Guess what time it is? It's time for Dips and Sips. If you're new here, I'm Sarah Tracy. I am a sommelier and lifestyle expert based in New York, and Dips and Sips is my series with Fresh Cravings, where I show you how to take their luscious hummus, zesty salsas, and creamy dips and transform them into elegant bites you can pair with some of my favorite wines. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that today. This week's theme is dips, sips, and literature. That's right, we have a book theme tonight. I am a huge reader. We just got done celebrating a National Book Month, and the only thing I love more than cozying up with a great book, some great wine, and some yummy snacks is doing that with my friends. So today, I've made a menu for the perfect book club gathering. And this is incidentally a brunch menu. I think a weekend afternoon is just the perfect time to host something like this. Let's get into it. I was inspired to create this first bite by the Fresh Cravings Honey Jalapeno Hummus. It's a little sweet from the honey, it has a little kick from the jalapeno, and all Fresh Cravings hummus is extra creamy because it's made with extra virgin Chilean olive oil and the best quality ingredients. So I made Cheddar Cornbread Waffles topped with a scoop of the Honey Jalapeno Hummus. This is the perfect bite if your book club is reading a rom-com. Anything by like an Emily Henry or a Jasmine Guillory. A little sweet, a little spicy, super cute, and just makes you feel good. For the wine pairing, I went with an off-dry Reisling. It's crisp and refreshing, so it's gonna help balance out all the richness of those cheddar cornbread waffles and the super creamy hummus. The other trick here is that it has a little bit of sweetness. The sugar is gonna help quell the heat from some of those chiles. It's gonna leave your palate nice and clean and ready for the next bite of food. For our next bite, Fresh Cravings Kale and Artichoke Creamy Dip. This dip, oh my goodness, I used to make my own artichoke dip. Just gonna go with this from now on. But the bite, kale and artichoke puff pastry tarts. I mean, they look like you went to the fanciest bakery in town. For the book club pairing, this dip, it took me on a journey. It's creamy, but then it was cheesy, but then it had a nice little like textural element from the kale. And then the artichoke came in all like zesty and zingy. I didn't know where this dip was taking my palate next. So for that reason, I'm pairing this with a thriller. If your book club is reading like a Gillian Flynn or a Tana French or anything that's like twisty, turny, suspenseful, that is the pairing for the Fresh Cravings Kale Artichoke Creamy Dip. And as for the wine, I went with a Chardonnay. The Chardonnay has a medium to full bodied, so it's gonna be able to match the richness of the pastry. If you choose the right one, it's still gonna have some nice lemony, zesty acidity that's gonna help balance out and match that artichoke vibe. And a nice chilled Chardonnay with my kale artichoke tarts. We're off to an excellent start with our brunch. I now have to introduce you to a new classic. Move over avocado toast. Hummus toast has entered the chat. The ideal brunch hummus, Fresh Cravings, everything bagel hummus. So creamy with this extra virgin Chilean olive oil. It has all your favorite everything spices on top. And I had to try my hand at hummus toast. My toasts are extra pretty. Oh yeah. And for the book pairing, since we are in the era of a new classic, pair this with historical fiction. If you're reading something by Fiona Davis, Penny Vincenzi, even maybe the Bridgerton books. For the wine pairing, let's go with rosé, shall we? It is a wonderful, refreshing complement to dishes like this. It's perfect for brunch. It's really just a fabulous pairing with hummus toast. And for the final pairing in our book club brunch, of course, I have to give a little bit of love to the Fresh Cravings salsas. If you guys haven't tried these, they're always going to be in your produce section. They're refrigerated, so they're never cooked, they're never pasteurized, and they honestly put jarred salsas to shame. These are vine-ripened tomatoes, crisp veggies, zesty peppers. This inspired me to try my hand at making actually one of my favorite Mexican brunch dishes, chiles. It's tortilla chips that have been sauteed in salsa, and then you have fun with toppings. It's just as fun to make as it is to eat. For the wine pairing, you knew that we were not going to get through our book club brunch without popping a bottle of Prosecco. Prosecco is a sparkling wine from the Veneto region of Italy, and it's meant to be fresh and fruity and fun and to be sipped with friends. It's a very good pairing for my chilaquiles with the Fresh Cravings restaurant style salsa. And that's it. All of these recipes are available on the Fresh Cravings website, and I will see you next time. Cheers.